I hope you all had a great summer with lots of vacations. My name is Lenska with Lenska Realty, and this is San Diego Real Estate Market Update, August 2019. I'm a real estate broker and also serve on the board of SDCIA, the largest investor club in California, with monthly meetings on Tuesday. So I'm the one and I'm the only one who brings you graphs, stats, and numbers. We don't do fortune telling, we do fortune building. How do we assess a real estate market? With the following data points: sales inventory numbers, interest rates, employment data, home purchasing sentiment, home builder sentiment, affordability, and we're always looking if there's an increase in trust deeds. Oh well, here's our first data point. How are we doing on detached medium home price? Oh well, I can tell you we are at 655,000, which is not even much of an covered the loss we had. Very similar story on the attached units. We're up to 435,000, merely a 1.2 increase year over year. We were at 425,000 in August 2018. So we see the value we lost, we made up. But again, a small downturn already in August. San Diego County detached price per square foot looks a little bit better, but as you guys can see, we're just creeping around the $400 per square foot. Same in, actually we lost 4.1% for the attached units. We are hovering around also the 400 mark. Active listings looks pretty grim too, and we'll only show 4,713, which is a decrease in active listings for detached in July. Also, we're looking at attached, which is fairly even. So as you can see, we don't have more or even an increase in listings. Therefore, I need to put a little pitch in. If you know somebody that wants to buy or sell houses or needs to have some investment property purchased or analyzed, please refer me to your friends, family, also enemies. I take nearly all clients. But I can promise you we're going to sell the houses fast. We're still looking at about 32 days on market. Also very strong employment. We have about 3.2% in the US. California is about 4.2%, and San Diego crept up a little bit in July, but we're still about 3.2%. The graph below is actually the percent of employed with age of 65 plus. So it looks like the baby boomers trying to still make up for the lost equity or stocks they lost in the last downturn. But as you guys can see, this trend started in 1999, and more people over 65 keep on working. Congratulations, we should get out the birthday cake and the fireworks for the longest, right now we have the longest US economic expansions from the start date. Maybe don't celebrate too early, because we know a recession appears every 8 to 10 years. Interest rates, very favorable, especially looking at the Self-employed or 1099 loans, they're finally down to 4.75%. They used to be at 5.75. We're looking at 3.5 for conventional, and the FHA is about 3.125. Home builder sentiment pretty steady. The home at about 70 in the West and 65 nationally. The reason for not a better score on this builder sentiment is we're still not building enough, and housing permits and starts are still far below what the average used to be. Part of it, why they're not building more, is certainly due to the labor shortage, which is directly correlated to the home building. And also, it's very hard to find good trades. And everybody who's in the rehab business probably can confirm this. Now we're looking at Fannie Mae's HPSI, which is the Home Purchase Sentiment Index. There are 6 components that Fannie Mae analyzes on a monthly basis, and it's a good time to buy, it's a good time to sell. What do you think home prices will do? What will mortgage rates be? How confident are you about keeping your job? And then is your household income higher than last year? Let's see how we fared in July. Yay, another applause, because we're 2.2% higher than last month and have a survey high of 93.7. But wait, that might also be too early to celebrate. If we're looking at the single components, so why is it that we have a survey high? Look at that. Mortgage rates will go down. This is not because mortgage rates already went down. This is purely what people expect. So that is kind of what is not a reality yet. And also look at that. People don't think they have more disposable income or household income than last month. So that's why the real estate market is stalling, because people are not making more money, so they have to wait that interest rates are going down to afford a house. And here it is. Okay, in 1980, salaries and wages are stagnating nationwide. Meanwhile, through the roof are tuitions. We always talk about that the millennials are plagued with student debt. Plus, salaries are stagnating. Here you have it. But affordability is a little bit up year over year, from 23 to 27% in 2019, with, like you said, median home price of $655,000. Also, we always know that median home price is local, and the zip codes with the best school districts will catch more money as a purchase. But also, as you can see, California renters are paying more in rent. So if you like quality rental property, maybe check out the good ranked schools. But who is really the big winner this year? It is actually Riverside, and it's still in driving distance to San Diego. So why Riverside's population actually rose year over year, which is the largest gains in the states for the state. Look at the 4 key population trends, what makes Riverside the champ. It is 1 out of 4 counties with more folks arriving than people exiting. Also, foreign immigration has been little bit more up versus statewide. Now, this might not make sense to you at first, but more people are dying in Riverside, which means the county is rejuvenating, which will help in the average age, meaning longer living, and people are spending more. As we know, older people don't spend so much on cars and entertainment, maybe more on medical. Also birth, we know it is down, but Riverside, it's only down 2%, versus 5.7 statewide. And as we know, business cycles are based on population growth, and business just like to thrive on population expansion. Little peek to the foreclosures. As we see, we have Rancho Santa Fe in there, just FYI. In summary, we still assess the real estate market with the following thumbs up or thumbs down. Inventory numbers down, interest rates, employment data, home purchasing sentiment, home builder sentiment, affordable up, and we do see also trust deeds up a little bit. So it has been a pretty much flat and stable market. Nobody is rushing to buy houses, and it's very challenging for investors to find real estate deals that actually pencil. So it might be advised to hire a professional that understands working with investors. And also it might be a good idea to do 1031 exchanges, as the prices are not changing drastically right now, and maybe to upgrade your rental properties as rents are still going up. And as you see, I've seen in the market update, builders are not building homes in masses, so the rental market will be a very stable one. And if you haven't learned enough, here it is. I'm teaching a real estate investing field trips, third Saturday of every month. This month will be September 21st. How to avoid getting Fs on your fix and flips. Learn about the 5 Fs in the rehab business, and hopefully one is not failure or foreclosure. I'd like to invite you to a super event. It's called I Survived Real Estate, which is a fundraiser hosted by the Norris Group with great speakers, great foods, and everybody gets dressed up and is contributing to the non-profits. And there you have it. Here's my information again. Thanks for listening, and looking forward providing you market updates on a monthly basis.